In the heart of the Oyo kingdom, where the land was fertile and the rivers sang sweet songs, there lived a young woman named Abine. Known far and wide for her beauty and wisdom, Abine was the daughter of the village elder, a man whose counsel was sought by all. Abine's beauty was not just in her appearance, it lay in her soul, in her connection to the goddess Yamoja, protector of women and guardian of the seas. She spent her days offering prayers by the river, her heart full of dreams and hope for a love as deep and eternal as the ocean. Not far from where Abine prayed, a young warrior named Oluwole was forging his destiny one strike at a time. Oluwole was no ordinary man. He was the pride of the village, a warrior favored by the god Ogun, the lord of iron and war. He was strong, courageous, and skilled in the art of battle, a protector of his people. But beyond his strength, Oluwole harbored a heart that yearned for something more. He longed for a love that would complete him, a love he believed that he had found in Abine. Their love blossomed in secret, beneath the ancient trees of the sacred grove. They met when the moon was high, their hearts intertwined like the roots of the great Iroko tree. But theirs was a love that could not be spoken of. For Abine's hand was already promised to another. Her family, bound by tradition and the promise of wealth, had betrothed her to a wealthy chief, a man who could ensure their prosperity. But Abine's heart belonged to Oluwole, and she was willing to defy tradition for the sake of their love. In the sacred grove, under the watchful eyes of the ancestors, Abine and Oluwole prayed for guidance. Their prayers reached the heavens, where Eledumare, the supreme god, took notice. Eledumare, in his infinite wisdom, saw the purity of their love and decided to bless them. Your love is pure and true, Eledumare proclaimed. But please, dear children of the earth, love is a gift, but it is also a burden. With my blessing comes a great test, for the path you chose will shape the destiny of your people. But not all the gods were pleased with, with this union. Ogun, the god of war, and Oluwole's patron, saw the blessing as a threat. To him, love was a distraction, a weakness that could lead his favored warrior astray. And so, Ogun, in his fury, laid a curse upon them. Oluwole, Ogun thundered, you were chosen for greatness, to lead your people in battle, to forge weapons that would defend them. But this love, this weakness will be your downfall. If you pursue this union, you will bring calamity upon your village and you will lose everything you hold dear. Oluwole and Abine were torn. Their love was strong, but the weight of Ogun's curse hung over them like a dark cloud. They sought counsel from village elders, performed rituals, and made sacrifices, hoping to appease the gods. But nothing lifted the cause. The elders spoke of tradition, of the importance of honoring the gods. But Abine and Oluwole could not let go of their love. They continued to meet in secret, their hearts heavy with the knowledge that their love could bring ruin to their people. As the day passed, the tension in the village grew. The crops began to fall ill, the rivers dried up, and sickness spread among the people. The villagers began to whisper of the curse, of the love that was tearing their world apart. Abine and Oluwole knew knew they could not delay their decision any longer. On the eve of what would have been their wedding day, they stood together, looking out over the village they loved. The elders had gathered below, watching them with a mix of hope and fear. They knew the choice before them: to sacrifice their love for the sake of their people, or to embrace it and face the wrath of Ogun. "We must let it go," Abine whispered, her voice breaking. "Our love is not worth the suffering of our people." And so, with heavy hearts, they made the ultimate sacrifice. Abine returned to her family, and Oluwole to his duties as a warrior. They parted ways, but their love, though unfulfilled, remained a bright and enduring memory, a, tes- a testament to the power of sacrifice and the burden of duty. The gods, moved by their sacrifice, lifted the curse. The village flourished once more, and Abine and Oluwole were remembered as heroes, not for their love, but for their willingness to give it up for the greater good. In the end, they had proven that true love is not just about holding on, but knowing when to let go. And so, their story was passed down through generations, a tale of love, sacrifice, and the internal struggle between the desires of the heart and the duties of the soul.